When I opened my eyes in the dark, I couldn't move. Dirt was in my mouth, my nose, everywhere. I tried to scream, but all I could hear was the sound of more dirt being thrown on top of me. It started when my father married her. My real mother died when I was 6, and for a while it was just me and Baba. He used to say I was his little lioness, but after he married Auntie Muna, everything changed. She didn't like me, I could tell. The first time she visited, she gave me a look like she had swallowed a bitter seed. She barely spoke to me, but she was sweet to Baba. Too sweet. Baba didn't see it, or maybe he didn't want to. I told him once that she slapped me when I spilled tea. He told me not to lie about adults. After that, I kept quiet. Auntie Muna started making me do all the work around the house. I washed her clothes, cleaned the floors, and cooked meals. If I got anything wrong, she'd pinch my ear so hard it would bleed. Baba didn't ask questions. He was always too busy. One day she said, "Your father doesn't love you anymore. He only keeps you here because I tell him to." But my grandmother, Baba's mother, found out what was happening. She came to the house and yelled at Auntie Muna, telling her,
"You cannot treat this child like a slave."
For a while things got better. My grandmother brought me to her village for a month. She told me stories about clever animals and brave girls. She called me her heart and braided my hair while singing soft songs. I didn't want to go back to Baba's house, but she said, "Be patient, you are not alone." But then I heard something. A voice above the ground, faint but growing louder. Someone was digging. It was Prince Olumide, a young man from the village. I didn't know him well, but I remembered how kind he was the few times I saw him. My grandmother must have sent him to check on me, because when he pulled me out he was crying. When I told them what happened, his father called the elders. They summoned Baba, Auntie Muna and my grandmother to the meeting. Baba looked ashamed, but he didn't defend me. Auntie Muna lied, saying I ran away and got lost. But Prince Olumide stood up. He said,
"I found her buried alive. Someone did this to her."
He showed them the broken box. I stayed with my grandmother. She gave me my name back, my dignity. Prince Olumide visited often, bringing books and sweets. He told me, "You're safe now." I don't know what would have happened if he hadn't heard my screams, but every night I still dream about the dirt and the darkness. Some people say stepmothers are wicked in stories. For me, it wasn't just a story, it was real.